do not, and I repeat, do not send your avoidant ex that happy birthday text. Do not find an excuse to reach out to this person. Unless you absolutely have to talk to them about children or shared business interests, there is no reason to be reaching out and initiating communication with this person. In fact, there's a bunch of reasons why not to do it. You've been discarded. They ditched you. They dropped you like a rock. You are likely blindsided, hit like a train out of nowhere. You thought you met your person and they pulled the rug from under your feet. And not only that, they showed you little to no empathy out the door. They were stone cold and they gave you nothing but vague excuses, leaving you to wonder what you did wrong. Either that, or they slowly faded out of your life without giving you a coherent answer as to why. And every attempt to try to reconnect and re-engage with them was met with nothing but stonewalling, once again, leaving you to wonder what you did wrong. No contact is by far the best thing that you can do. And no contact does not mean ghosting. It does not mean ignoring this person if they reach out to you. What no contact means is that you are not the one initiating communication. You are not reaching out to them. Because every time you do, even if it's a happy birthday text, you are enabling this person. You are enabling them in the most severe of ways. Because you are sending them the message that it's okay to discard you. It's okay to blindside you. It's okay to do this to someone. And even if they ditch somebody and discard them, hey, that person is still available for them as an option. You're sending them the message that you are still an available option for them because you're clearly not moving on with your life. You're reaching out to them. Subconsciously, that tells them that you're pining away for them, that they can still take you back anytime that they want, that they can come back and you will just be waiting and ready for them to bring you back into a relationship, which means they have no sense of urgency to self-reflect, no sense of urgency to take accountability for what they did, and certainly no incentive to do the self-work because there's no consequences to their actions. They're just being enabled. People are generally motivated by experiencing some pain. It's not that you're trying to punish them and not trying to inflict pain on them, but you are allowing them to experience the natural consequences of what they did, which is the loss of you. Besides, they asked for the breakup. They said they don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore. That means you should give them the breakup. It is the most mature and healthy thing to do. You're respecting their wishes by staying away. You're allowing them to feel your absence. When you are constantly reaching out to them, you're not really giving them the breakup they asked for. They're still getting the benefits of you. They're still getting the access to you. And you are being strung along. You are also reducing your own dignity when you're reaching out to somebody who blindsided you like that. Because you are telling yourself that it's okay to treat you that way. That it's okay to just discard you and to accept that treatment. That is not a positive message to be sending yourself. That is a message that pushes you further into insecurity. That's a message that hurts your own self-esteem because you are sending the message that it is okay to discard you. It is never okay to be treated that way, and you shouldn't tell yourself that is something that you should accept because it isn't. Know your own worth. And that is the most important reason to not break no contact, even for that happy birthday text, because you didn't deserve that. So don't send yourself the message that it was okay to do to you. Plus, human beings are motivated by loss. There is a reason why Amazon, for example, will put 1 left in stock, 2 left in stock. It instills the fear of loss, the fear that something is in scarce supply, that you may not be able to get it. By going into no contact, you are also putting yourself in scarce supply. You are making yourself not readily available for your avoidant ex. And subconsciously, people desire what is in scarce supply. Take the COVID pandemic, for example. Everybody wanted toilet paper because they were afraid they wouldn't be able to get it. The same psychology is proven to work in no contact and can really allow this person to worry about losing you. But there is no fear of actual loss when you are reaching out, when you are initiating contact and trying to communicate with this person. It's quite the opposite, especially with an avoidant. Avoidants, well, they run from relationships, especially healthy ones, because they feel pressured to be emotionally available. Avoidants are emotionally unavailable people that fear emotional intimacy because they associate it with abandonment and rejection. So when you are reaching out, you're putting pressure on them to re-engage in the relationship and be emotionally available for you. So avoidants typically pull further away the more you push, especially after a discard. You're reaching out even in a kind and non-threatening way. The avoidant is likely to take this as pressure and back off even further and retreat into their shell and avoid self-reflection even more severely. Because avoidants will only allow themselves to process emotions when it feels safe. And it feels safe to the avoidant when you are no longer chasing, you are no longer pursuing, and you are no longer pressuring them to be in a relationship. That's when they can unbury their feelings, allow themselves to miss you, and actually regret what they did. But in order to get them to that point, no contact is essential. So that happy birthday text, you are enabling the person, you are stepping on your own dignity, and you're pushing this person further away. I understand you've been blindsided, you've been crushed, your heart was absolutely decimated. But there is no benefit to reaching out to this person for any reason, whether you want this person back or not. You're only enabling them and pushing them further away and hurting yourself. So have the willpower to stand firm, hold your boundaries, tell yourself it wasn't okay to be treated this way and that you deserve to be treated better, because you do.